Hi everyone, welcome back to TNS AI Data Tech, your one-stop platform to master Informatica and Oracle SQL with real-world industry standard examples. In today's video, lesson 19, we are diving deep into one of the most powerful transformations in Informatica, the lookup transformation. And as usual, we will use our favorite cricket-based example to make everything crystal clear, right? By the end of this session, you will not only understand lookup types, catches, connected and unconnected lookups, but also how to enrich data, detect not found scenarios, and build a complete real-time mapping combination, joiner plus lookup plus expression, right? If you are ready, let's begin. Here, just go to this one. Yeah. Here, two main data sets are there, that is players table and matches table are there. In the player table, some data is there. In players table, some player IDs, player name and team name data is there. Virat Kohli and up to Mohammad Sami and their IPL team names, right? So, and matches, how many matches, like see, run scored, how many play matches matched, how many they played, like that. Win, no loss, results and scores in which match they scored, like that. So that is the table. And that fourth table, the third table is city. RCB team belongs to Bangalore City, Mumbai team belongs to Mumbai, Chennai team belongs to Chennai. Here I skipped the GT. The third table team info, which contains team metadata such as city and coach, but here the twist is one team GT is missing intentionally. Why? So we can learn how lookup not found works, right? Our goal is to build a target table called player status lookup dimension table that combines player plus match plus team information. Like three tables, we are combining three tables, right? Let's see the notes first. No worries, I will send the DMLs, DDLs, everything. First, what is the target table? Let's go to target table and see what is the fields of target table. Select, start, control shift. Yeah, target table is empty. So from so here we are combining first two tables and lookuping with city and coach. City and coach are from third table, so it is acting as a lookup table. So what is the requirement? Based on the requirement we will learn, like, let's see. First of all, if you want to see some theory, so no worries, like lookup table, lookup nothing but few types are there, like connected lookup and unconnected lookup. Like connected lookup, it will they will ask the difference between connected and unconnected lookup. This is part of the data flow. Connected lookup, it returns multiple columns, useful when lookup is required for each row. And like here team, in this requirement we are getting city and team coach, multiple columns we will get. In unconnected lookup we will use LKP expression by in expression transformation we will call this unconnected lookup. So it is not part of the data flow, right? Can return only one column. In previous unconnected lookup we can get multiple columns, but in unconnected we can get only one column. Good for validation check. Also some cache types are there, like static cache, dynamic cache, persistent cache, important caches. Catchy nothing but loads lookup table only once, like static catchy used in our mapping. Dynamic catchy updates lookup table during session run used for CDC. CDC nothing but slowly changing dimensions. ACD type 1, ACD type 2 we will use mostly. Persistent catchy saves catchy to disk for reuse. Okay. Let's see. Once we will cover this, no, later we will see some more theory on this. So this is the mapping design. What is the players table, matches table is there, team info is there, that is the lookup table. Okay. This is the requirement. Also found, not found, if some many records are there, if a matching is there from the joinings, we can. Okay, if you dive into the theory, practical, no, you will understand. See, clear all this. First of all, drag the source, data source, import from database. What is that? Admin. 1 second. 1 second. It's something that. Okay. Password admin. Tables. What are the tables? Players. What is the table? Matches and players. Players table. Just simply replace it already if it exists. No, already for me already I already performed. So just replace it. That no problem. No issue. Matches and players are in relationship. Okay, what is the lookup table? Drag lookup table also is from source side we are using, no, lookup table. Team info, right? This is the lookup table. Team info, yeah, like this you have to just replace it. For viewers, if you are doing first time, no, definitely it doesn't ask any replace and all. It directly it will imported from the database, right? Here, let's go to target source analyzer, target designer. What is the target table? Password is admin. Stats lookup already is there, so replace it just. Okay, let's go to mapping designer, create mapping, m underscore, just copy the mapping name. Every time mapping name, sorry, target table name you have to copy. What happened? You cannot copy the content to the clipboard because it's being used for another application. Okay, right, that's it, no problem, just simply okay. And now drag the sources. Yeah, anyone will get the doubt, like why imported, you already imported a source here in source analyzer, and target designer, why you drag the target table here, why you drag the source tables here directly, we can drag it to the mapping. Why can't you do like this? You got that doubt, right? Why can't we drag the source tables, target tables directly into the mapping designer? Because it will be easy here. It will be easy to edit that tables for target table, and it automatically reflect the changes in mapping. So it is easy to make the changes, edits any data types or any column additions like that. So it will be easy here. That's why. mapping part here, transformation related, logic related. Here we can any table related edits are there. No, you can make the edits in source analyzer and target designer. Sorry, target designer. Okay. So here in mapping designer directly you can simply drag the players, matches, team info, lookup table. Later we will see later. No need to drag the team info. We can select it from lookup. That's why I did not drag. So first of all, these two tables are there. These two tables I have to combine because in target, see what is the target? In target, this is the target. In target, what is there? Yeah. So player ID will get from players table to player name. Player name you can get from players table. Team name you can get from team name. But team city, team coach you will get from lookup table. And what about match ID? Match ID you will get from matches, player and runs code, and that's it. Match ID and runs code you will get from matches table, and match date also, right? Match date also. So these two are we are combining. To join these two tables we can write simply these are some same database. You can simply use source qualifier, or else you can use joiner also. So to export join I am using joiner transformation, but you can go with source qualifier join also, right? So joiner, just go to joiner, select all, drag here. So here just condition. What is the condition? Condition, it will automatically take match ID and player ID are the not match ID. This is player ID 1. Player ID 1 and player ID are the same, right? Player ID and player ID 1. So here you can select any port like player ID as master, or here in properties normal join, just matching records only. Okay. Later just take that lookup transformation. Lookup transformation, select the source, right? So source as lookup, and it's a relational table, not flat file. Flat file later we will see. Where is that? Teams info. Yeah, teams info. Select it. That's it. So here, what is that? Team name. Team name is the same column, right? Just select, drag the team name. That's it. From team based on team name. So name, team name. Sorry, player. Sorry. Here I selected player. Remove this team name, player name, and player. Yeah, here it is. Take it as input. I underscore. Make it as input. Sometimes it may fail if you don't make it as an input. Okay, just remove it. That's it. Output remove it. Just as an input. And condition, just you can write condition here itself. You can in lookup transformation. So a team name is equal to team input team name, and properties. So I told no some properties. Here the important properties are. So what are the important properties? I told. What are the important properties? I will show you. Lookup condition we already given, and theory part I will give this file, no problem. You can read it. So here, lookup override is there, no SQL lookup override. He itself you can write that lookup override. It won't generate now. Oh, it is generating. But see, based on output, it will generate the columns. Lookup table name, team info, and lookup source file. Here, see, you can filter the data. So lookup also acts as a filter transformation. Based on that, you can filter out the not filter transformation. There you can give conditions. Here, filter the rows and all. Almost looks like filter transformation only. You can filter out the rows. I will tell. And catching enabled. Here lookup policy on multiple match. I will explain these four. What are those? And database type is the ours is database normal database is sorry, source type is database. And catching is there, like dynamic catching here. Dynamic catch is there. Lookup persistent catch is there. The data lookup data catch index is automatically is there at every time. Dynamic catch, no need to set up these things. You can look up source is a static catch. You can enable based on that requirement, client requirement and all. Okay, so just apply the condition as of now. Just apply, no need to do anything, just apply. Okay, so based on the condition, what are the outputs we want? Team city and team coach. Team city and team coach remain it just team foundation here. We don't need foundation here. So just you can remove it, no problem. Simply you can select, you can drag team city and team coach. What it will happen now? See, select team info team city as team city, select team info team coach as team coach, select team name as team name. These what are the output columns? What are the output columns? What are the output columns you selected? Those only it will create it. Okay, so here so remaining columns also required, right? So take an expression transformation, because to get that lookup status. Sorry, that is previous one. Okay. So mappings here, what are the mappings you working no currently on the canvas? This is mapping canvas, no? So mapping designer. There you can, here you can see the mappings. What are the mappings you are designing currently? If you close that, completely close that or check out, no, these will be disappear. If you close the folder, no, these will be disappear here. So here just drag that, no problem. Name, player name, team name, match id, player id, this one not required. See here, this player id one just as an input only. And runs code to runs code, simple. And match result as match date, no problem. Or else no problem, just you can keep it like that. sorry, match result. There is no match result. Simply input only. Match date. This will delete it. To delete the connection, just click on that connection link and simply delete button. That's it. It will be delete. Right? Match date and lookup status. Lookup status, to get the lookup status based on lookup status found or not found. Just so what is the consistency here? Based on team city found or not found, like that. So this is the condition. I will tell here. Just click on that. Add one more port, output port, that is sorry. To get lookup status mapping, but just a match is there or not, matching data is there not. I will show you nowadays. So envar cap empty, no problem, just string only. And here on what basis? City is null. Is null. What is that? City. City, where is the city? Oh, not here. Team city here. So is null team city. Is null team city. If not found. If it is not null, then it we can give as a found. So lookup status, what it is doing, no, if city is null means there is no city for that particular team. So no city for the particular team allocated. For suppose Gujarat team is there, there is no city here. Say here for Gujarat team city is not there. Team city is not there. So that's why for that it will show as a null. If city is there, it will assign team city. It will give as it is team city found. Right? I will show you. No worries. Just simply okay. Apply it, and simply drag it. Now go to edits, mapping edits. Let's copy that mapping name, and that's it. Validate it. So mapping valid. Actually this one we can click as an input only. No problem. No worries. Runs code. Okay, runs code not connected. Yeah. So that's it. Match result and team city. Team city is already coming from lookup. So Control S and go to workflow manager. And simply connect the repository. Admin. Double click, automatically it will clear everything. So now again, tasks, create task, session, Control V, copy or paste the name again, copy this to create workflow. Just create it. And what is that? Lookup status map, okay, status lookup dim. Okay, done. So here go to mapping properties, and here we have to lookup transformation is there, no? So target, what is the target? It always source target, target you have to deselect and change to normal, and also apply it. And also lookup transformation, see here lookup transformation you have to change this to source. So here it will like this come. So use object here, it is a source. Okay, like this you have to select. That's it. Here you can see the lookup condition, source type database, and whatever the lookup policy here, whatever the lookup policy you catching enabled. Okay, that's it. Simply you can, okay, that's it. No need to change anything. Just go to workflow designer and go to workflows, create workflow, and wf underscore and paste it. Okay, okay, now go to sessions. In sessions, this one, link the task, click on the right side link task and link it. Okay, now control S, inserted, control S. That's it, no changes. Just simply run the mapping, right click, start workflow. Okay, succeeded. Let's see. Partitions, sorry, yeah. So source qualifier, dollar records are there, players dollar records, matches 16 records, player stats loaded 16 records. Okay, let's see. Total 16 records loaded. See here, records from both the tables. And so for GT, see, observe GT team city, it is null, null, it is null. And so see, lookup not found, because for GT there is no city. See, in cities, so there is no GT, so that's why it assigns not found, right? So team name, only RCB and Mumbai and CSK only I given team names, Bangalore, Mumbai, Chennai, like that. So that's why we get null for team coach, null for city, null for team coach. See, null for team city, nulls for all are GT only. So like this it will assigns. And so if you found no, we wrote condition in expression transformation. If we found any city, it will give found. If we not found it, if it is null, then not found, assign not null. Like that this logic will work. See, in designer what we did, this is the designer expression transformation. What is the condition we write? See, is null, city is null, assign as not found. If is null, if some any data is there, automatically found. If this condition is true, is null, it is city is null, means the condition is true, means that is null, then you can assign as not found. So if the condition is false, automatically second option found. So this is the logic of expression to get the found or not found details, right? This is the beauty of lookup transformation actually, right? Here what it do, it combines data from both the tables, players and matching players. And here what it do, simply in properties, for suppose generate SQL lookup, this is called This is called, this is catchy. This catch, what is the catchy of lookup transformation? See, what is the catchy of lookup transformation? This is the catchy of lookup transformation. What is that? See here, team info is the lookup. So that's why it created same, but we don't want team found here. So that's why it did not give any team found here. Simply based on the output columns, it created alias columns. So what is the difference between lookup transformation and source qualifier? This is the one of the difference. In source qualifier, it won't create alias columns, but in lookup transformation it will create alias columns. Alias columns means team info. Team info is the team name, sorry, table name, and team city is the actual column name, and entire this alias as team city. So every time it will create in alias name in lookup transformation. So team city and team coach, as team coach and team name, it will created index catchy. Sorry, catchy. This is data catchy. This is called data catchy. What is index catchy? Index catchy nothing but it will only create based on team name. This is index catchy. Index catchy nothing but it creates only condition only, conditional data. That is, conditional data means what is the condition we given here. What is the condition we given? Condition here, this, whatever the conditions. If you give two conditions, this will create two conditions related data. That is called index catch. Index nothing but what condition you indexed, that data it will stores, right? It will temporarily create a index. That is called index catchy. So it temporarily create, but that is what is data catchy. Data catch nothing but it will create based on condition plus output. Sometimes if you don't want condition as output, team name as output, then you no need to select. Just simply you can select here imports. Simply you can make it as an input only. So but here we want team name also, that's why we are using as output. So how many ports are there in lookup transformation? So lookup input port, output port, lookup port, and return port. So these are the ports involved in the lookup transformation. So here you can filter out the records also. For suppose if you want to filter any records, for suppose if you filter any RCB records or Virat Kohli records, those conditions you can give here. Simply it will work as a filter transformation or filter out the records. With team name equal to, for suppose, RCB records if you want. valid mapping. Rerun the workflow here itself, you can restart it, no problem. Fail. I think my logic not properly given. Okay, so here while giving the condition, we have to give properly team name. Let's see where condition, it will automatically apply, right? So valid mapping, control S, succeeded. Alright, total records is loaded. Okay, total 16 records loaded. Okay, Bangalore records. Okay. RCP records only loaded from CC. RCP record, for suppose truncate and load. Every time just truncate and load, no problem. Here enable truncate and load. Every time it will truncate the table and it will load again. Six 16 records are there. Let's go to database. Let's check it now. 16 records will be there. 16 records. So here for lookup only search for RCP records only. See RCP records. If you want particular lookup for particular record from the source, if you want to search like this, so debugging purpose it will useful for not loading all the records and all. So see here we given RCB. For RCB only team city and team coach it fetch lookup in lookup now we given the condition, so that's why remaining as nulls, but it joins the all the records but remaining as null. So in this way lookup will works, and the lookup default works as a left outer join nothing but what it will do for in practical. If you want to do like, see, for suppose how many players are there, total 16 records. For suppose total 16 records are there. Let's see from players, right? From matches 16 records are there. From matches 16 records are there. So, and lookup only 3 records, right? So for joining, what will happen once you join? No, what will happen? Join means matching records. Matching records only it will give. Matching records based on what? Player ID and match ID, right? Player ID and match ID. Here match ID. What is the match ID? Here this is the match ID. Sorry, so not player ID and player ID. Player ID and player ID, right? These are the player ID. Player ID. So based on joining and based on player ID we are joining. So this is normal join. Normal join nothing but it gives match records from both the table, right? So that's why it gives. For one it will check Virat Kohli record. It will give Virat Kohli record. Okay, for one it will check one it is where it is there. So but this record, entire this record it will copy to Virat Kohli, right? For one. And also wherever Virat Kohli is there, those total records it will give. So for Virat Kohli 4 records are there. So these are the matching columns. Based on this matching columns, right, Virat Kohli has 14 records. And same like Rohit Sharma also. Same like Rohit Sharma, it will give 14 records. Joiner will give 14 records. Sorry, 4 records. Because Rohit Sharma also had 4 records. Say number 2 Rohit Sharma. So based on this number 2, and where is the number 2 player ID? Rohit Sharma number 2 player ID here. And where is the Rohit Sharma? This one. This is the, yeah, like this. For Rohit Sharma also 4 records it will give, right? Same like Shubman Gill also it will give 4 records, because Shubman Gill MS Dhoni. For MS Dhoni it will give 4 records, because for MS Dhoni ID player ID 3, this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, right? So MS Dhoni 4 records, right? So ID3 has 4 records, so that's why it gives 4 records. Same like Shubman Gill it will give 4 records. What is the 4 records? This one, this is the joiner. Simply just select it, control select, that's it. Simply you can select 4 records, simply, that's it. So for Shubman Gill, so how many records? 4. So joiner will give 16 records, right? Joiner will give 16 records. So later what happened? From this is from joiner. And what about lookup? lookup has 3 records, and what it will give? So based on which condition lookup is happening? Team name, right? Team name. This is the team name, and this is the team name. So based on the team name, it will assign city and coach A, coach B, right? Now, so first of all, RCB, it will search for RCB. So first what will happen? It default acts as a left outer join, I told, no? So it will gives all the matching records from left table. So first of all, it will create a cache. In cache, how it will create a cache? It will drags all the records from first table and matching records. What are the matching records with the? This is lookup cache. Lookup cache. So lookup cache. So all the records from first table. So these two tables only, no, comparing. In lookup, it is comparing with joiner, but team name is coming from players table, right? So actually not from here, actually from here, from joiner to lookup it will compare. Sorry. So total 16 records. These 16 records will be coming into lookup cache. So based on this cache, it will create for this matching. It will check for RCB is there. So it will assign these 2 records for RCB. So for RCB it will give Bengaluru and coach. Wherever RCB is there, simply it will assign these values, right? So 3 players are there. For Mumbai, it will check for Mumbai. MI is there. Yeah, MI is there. Simply it will copy, it will assign that Mumbai and coach B to there. See, wherever Mumbai, wherever it's Mumbai is there, and here also Mumbai is there. So it will assign. And CSK is there, no? It will check for CSK is there. So lookup, it will looks up into that join table, and CSK is there. It will assign CSK. And what about remaining? It will assign. So GT, no matching is there. So no matching is there. So it simply it gives null. That's it. There is no matching. It will simply assigns null. Default lookup will assigns null if there is no matching. So and in expression we write on condition, if city matching is there. So matching city is there. Simply if it is not null. So Bengaluru assigned. So found. It write, Informatica will write for as found. Lookup status. This is lookup status. Lookup status, it will write found. Same like for all it will write found to these also, found to these. For this it will assign not found. This is the mechanism happened. Not found, simply it will not found. That's it. Right, this is the result. This result only, right, we got in the target table. See, that is the target table. City name, team coach, and remaining also team name and all, and match ID also we got. So match ID also we got automatically, but logic is from this. Logic from lookup is team city and team coach, and logic, what are the logics we wrote? Team city and team coach from lookup table, and lookup status from expression transformation. These three are correctly coming, no? So that's it. Remaining are just from our source tables only. These are not much important, so these we have to validate. City name, team name, team name, and lookup status are correctly coming or not. So see, so we given filter only RCB records only, give the city name and coach name, remaining no, don't give, like that. Also you can give other conditions also here in this condition. Sorry, not here, here you can write other where clause also, where team name is equal to RCB, and remaining also you can write in condition. Also you can write conditions, you can write where conditions. And SQL override, if you write SQL override here itself you can write SQL override where condition. This where condition you can, same where condition you can write in here. Invalid query, because it will automatically create. See, here you can write where team name, for suppose team name is where team name in, use in operator in, for suppose caps RCB comma and CSK, yes, sorry, colon, not colon, CSK. Okay, validate it. No errors detected, right? So only RCB and CSK lookup only it will work. So for these RCB and CSK teams only you will get city and coach name. For Mumbai also you won't get, because we didn't select Mumbai. Control S. Just run it. Total records loaded, but lookup succeeded. 16 records loaded. Why 16 records loaded? Because lookup acts as a left outer join. It will give left records for joiner records, total joining records, records in the joiner, and matching records. So go to target, check it. See, now Bangalore and Chennai CSK also, Mumbai won't get. You did not get Mumbai records, because you filter out in where condition. And moreover here you use two conditions also. What is that? Lookup SQL override and lookup source filter. You used both, but it will works only for SQL override only. It won't works for source filter, because here you have to understand that is a mechanism of lookup transformation. If you use both lookup SQL override and lookup source filter, it will consider lookup SQL override only, so it won't consider lookup source filter, right? So explain. Okay, for suppose, sorry, not here, multiple matchings are there Here use any value. For suppose if you use first value, what will happen? Save it. Refresh my pen. Start the total records it is giving, but because why it is giving total records? No, for suppose RCB, what is that? Lookup condition team name. For team name, RCB is there. For RCB, matching is there. Multiple matchings are there. Wherever RCB, it will fetch. It is fetching. So if what happened? Yeah, here uh so my one second. So the properties, here the properties, here use any value we use. For suppose, what if multiple matches are there? For suppose here in lookup only one RCB is there, one Mumbai is there, one CSK is there. For suppose let's insert some RCB related. So just insert some one more, insert into team info values RCB Bangalore City, coach AA. So coach was changed. So coach change, So insert it, and insert Mumbai also, one record added into lookup table. Duplicate for RCB and duplicate for uh, Mumbai. So I'm adding records. So two records insert. So you should commit. Okay. Now let's run the workflow. Check the records. How many records are there? 16 records loaded. So any value we select. For suppose select the first value. Here let's check the records. How many records are there? So Bangalore for Mumbai. So any value means latest records it takes. See, coach A, previously coach A is there for Bangalore. So coach A it took. So any value means at latest records it took. Okay, sometimes like that it happens. So first here the condition is first use first value. So whatever the first value is there, it will take. So control C, control S, and refresh mapping, control S, and restart the workflow. Let's check it. So Bangalore City, again Bangalore City it took. Use last value then. First value means plate, control S. Something should be changed now. Okay, yeah, we got. Now let's last value apply. Okay, Control S. See here for RCB AA it took for Mumbai BB it took latest record it took. So that is the difference between first value, last value, like that. And for suppose if you change the report error for multiple matches, what it will do? So automatically it will throw an error. Sorry. Right click, refresh mapping, Control S, and restart. Succeeded. See here, Mumbai and RCB won't throw any records, won't give any records, because here report error. So where can you check report error? Simply go to session logs, see error, multiple match not found in lookup, but remain records it will load, but multiple match found in, so multiple match is there. So because here RCB 2 times there in teams info to RCB 2 times, Bangalore 2 times there, no RCB team, based on team we are matching, no team name, based on team name we are matching. So it will search the records. RCB it contains 2 records, so it contains 2 records means, so it will automatically it will throw an error. For suppose if you assign any value, it will automatically again as usual it will give all the records. That is the properties. So lookup policy on multiple match, so here in this scenario, lookup first value, last value, you can explain like this, you can enable like this, right? And now let's go to some catchy related theory is there. Yeah, so for suppose lookup catchy types, what are the lookup catchy types? Static catchy. In Informatica 4 types of catchy are there, mostly static catchy, dynamic catchy, shared catchy, and uncatched lookup, right? Static catchy, dynamic catchy, shared catchy, uncatched lookup. And one more catchy is there, that is persistent catchy, that is a little bit different. So these are the main catches: static catchy, dynamic catchy. So for suppose players table, matches table is there, team info lookup table is there, this is the target. So how to implement static catchy? Static catchy is created once at the start of the session and does not change until session ends, right? So for example, use team info as your lookup table. Okay, we are already using start session. Informatica loads all team info rows into catchy. So now add this into team info after running the mapping. But before next run, so I am inserting this record into GT records into team info. So first of all, static catchy I have to enable. Where is the static catchy? This is the static catchy. For suppose I am enabling static catchy. So apply, okay. So Control C. Again go to Control S. Okay, now run the workflow. So enable static cache now. So 6 records loaded. Now I am inserting one more record into Teams info. That is new record GT related. GT related previously not there. No, see RCB Mumbai CSK only there. Now I am adding GT related Gujarat Titans. So I am inserting the record row inserted commit. So in info table, lookup table, how many records are there? Now, sorry. So 6 records are there, right? Now again run the workflow. What it will do? Because it already created cache with these records. Already created cache. It already created cache up to 5 records. These records already created static cache. So if you ran no, what it will do? Same records. So from source qualifier it is reading 12 records. See previously how many records? Same records it loaded. GT not. See for GT not assigned. See now GT found. So static cache. Then what is the meaning of static cache? Static cache still contains whole data only. GT lookup will return not found only because cache is not refreshed automatically. Why cache is? But we are getting records, no, something. I think it should be in. Okay, let's delete the record once. Where team name is equal to GT. Delete table. Yeah, sorry, one totally deleted. Now GT is there or not? Let's see. So GT is not there. Yeah. Let's run the right click, refresh. Okay, let's run it, restart. records, loaded 16 records, go to target, just check the records. See, still GT is loading because we enabled static cache. That's the in this way. So once cache is, if you enable static cache, so it maintain the same cache, whatever it may be. If that updated lookup table was updated also, any deleted, updated or takes place, no, once it ran with the particular cache, particular table, particular data. So if you enable static cache, it will stay with that data only, it will search in that values only, right? So that is the use of static cache. For suppose if you enable cache, apply this, even though now Control S, now restart, same records, same cache is there because enabled, still enabled, then remove it. Cache won't refresh automatically. Now see, now check it, still GT is getting. Why? Cache, it was deleted, no? Commit, you don't click on the commit, huh? Okay, same parts are there. Now if you enable cache, so if you enable cache, inserted GT, and disable lookup caching, enable lookup caching, enable, remove this. Let's see. Control S, go to here, rerun this. Gujarat will load or not. So let's check the records. Gujarat won't load with the, even though lookup table contains Gujarat record. See, Gujarat record is there. Even though lookup table contains Gujarat record, but Gujarat won't update its team city because static cache enabled. Right? That is the static cache. So static cache don't change its values across the sessions, right? Once you enabled like this is the static cache importance. For suppose, what is the next cache? For suppose like this. So static cache is frozen at session start even if new teams are added to team info. Team info is a lookup table. Lookup will not pick them until next session run, right? So until next session run, it won't update. You have to change the property values. Now dynamic cache. What is dynamic cache? Cache updates automatically during session. So new records inserted to lookup table during ETL flow get added to cache. So here, for suppose scenario using table like assume matches arrive with a new team. For suppose Hardik Pandya is there. Hardik Pandya previously it is in Mumbai. He is in Mumbai. Now he is moving to GT and insert into matches. So at this time, so they insert these two statements in this table, and you can try dynamic cache using dynamic cache. You should commit whenever you made insert statements and delete statements. You have to commit, or else changes won't capture, right? But lookup table does not have GT. For delete the GT from lookup table. But even though this GT is not there in lookup table, it will the GT will be get update. So because now I have to enable dynamic cache. Dynamic lookup cache is connected lookup. So yeah, let's see dynamic lookup. Here, what is dynamic lookup? So you can practice like this. Dynamic lookup cache updates automatically during session. New records inserted to lookup table during ETL flow get added to cache. So just practice this dynamic lookup. It is easy only. Just create a scenario, new scenarios using our tables like assume new matches are array. So for suppose insert into players values for insert Hardik Pandya record into players and insert record matches that Hardik Pandya related. Okay, player ID 5 and just commit it. And later again go to, so here but lookup table does not have GT. Remove GT record from the lookup table team info table, and now enable dynamic cache. While enabling dynamic cache, lookup cache in connected lookup, set lookup condition on team name. Okay, during session lookup searches for GT not found. Okay, but lookup inserts GT into dynamic cache. For suppose see, here team info GT is there. So first for delete the GT now. So row deleted. Let's see. So now GT is not there. Okay, even though GT is not there, this table will get update. When it will update, if you insert records, Hardik Pandya records in matches. For suppose in matches Hardik Pandya record, for suppose what is Hardik Pandya record? Hardik Pandya is GT only. So you inserted, I inserted actually, updated the record. Okay, this is the update statement. You can write this update statement. So I inserted as Hardik Pandya as GT. Okay, so but even though it is not there in lookup, but it will update Hardik Pandya city and team coach. But before that, before that, the team name should be primary key only. So for dynamic cache, primary key should be, for suppose team name should be whatever that matching column is there. No, one primary key should be there, and no, it should not be duplicate values. RCB and mobile I have duplicate values. You have to delete that first of all if you want to enable dynamic cache. Actually, dynamic cache not in this scenario. I will explain while I will explain while I am discussing about SCD types. Okay, if you want to try from your end, just try it from your end. Okay, no problem. If you have any doubts, just ask me here. So it will works like this. Based on update strategy, it can also update lookup table if configured. Okay, so dynamic cache is self-updating. When new teams show up in players table, lookup lands them on the fly and stores into cache. No need to wait for next session. Okay, it automatically updates. So that is the beauty of dynamic cache. So I will cover this topic in SCD types. While I am discussing SCD types, okay, no worries. And shared cache. This is super important for performance. Okay, one lookup cache is created. Sorry, one lookup cache is created and used for multiple mappings or sessions. So what is shared cache? Great demo using like this cricket use cases. For suppose two mappings are there, mapping. For suppose in single workflow, two mappings are there. For suppose previously we covered player stats lookup. So in that also we used lookup table, teams info as lookup table, and present mapping top players. In this also we use lookup. So at that time, if the two mappings are in same workflow, right? Mappings can be in same workflow. Workflow can be combination of sessions, multiple sessions. So first session is in this mapping and second session is this mapping, and we created workflow for two sessions. And so same workflow, if we use same two sessions in same workflow, at that time no need to use that lookup. So both need team info. See here, both need, if team info lookup, if both mappings run in same workflow or without sharing cache, team info cache loads twice. So but if you did not enable shared cache, then that both mappings create cache twice. If you enable shared cache loads once only. So it will improve the performance. Okay, cache loads once only, both mappings reuse it. So both mappings can reuse it for lookup table, right? So shared cache reduces database hits. If multiple mappings need the same lookup, you can utilize shared cache. Uncatched lookup. What is uncatched lookup? No cache is made. So each lookup how its database directly. So if you disable the cache, it automatically hits the database every time for every record. Go to lookup properties and uncheck. You can uncheck it. See here, or suppose you can uncheck it. Here you can uncheck it. Cache enable. Here dynamic cache you can enable like this. Dynamic cache I already told. Synchronous. Persistent cache is also there. I will tell. So that is so if we disable that, it every time it will hits. That is uncatched lookup without catching, without using catching. So like this you can uncheck it. So if you run that mapping lookup query fired for every row from joiner, from every row from joiner, it will directly interacts with database. So the performance obviously performance will be slower, but always returns latest data. But it returns latest data. It always returns latest data only. So so here this technique, just if you want to try that uncatched lookup, just you can follow these steps I already created. Okay. So uncatched lookup is used when we always want the fresh data from team info. When will we use uncatched lookup? So if entry or ask or no, simply you can use uncatched lookup is used when we always want the freshest data from the lookup table, even it changes in the middle of the ETL run. For suppose one workflow you ran, but some data is updating into the table, team lookup table, team info table. So during the run also, if the table is getting updated from other sources, it will get that freshest data only, right? At this scenario. So to get the if you always want freshest data from the lookup table, you can use uncatched lookup, but the performance will be so slow. What is that? Shared cache. So how to implement shared cache here? So In shared cache, how to implement? You can't implement directly shared cache here. See, shared cache option is not available. Shared cache option here you want it not available, but persistence cache is available. So why? How to implement this persistence cache? Persistence cache. Persistent cache available, like you can use that. If you enable this persistence cache, it will be useful for next run also. Like for suppose if you enable persistence cache, that the cache will be useful for next run also. So once it again won't create the cache for next run, so automatically the session will utilize this cache. Whatever, if you enable persistent cache, the session will utilize the cache data from the persistent cache. That is the importance of persistence cache. Later and further classes you will get to know what is persistent cache. So but shared cache is there. Shared cache, to implement shared cache you have to create a reusable lookup transformation related reusable. How to create reusable transformations I did not explain that, but how to implement shared cache, once you have to create what is that, you have to create reusable lookup transformation, and you have to implement. First you have to create a reusable transformation. How to create reusable transformation? In transformation developer you can create reusable transformations. Later I will explain, but very rarely it will use. But how to enable that shared cache? Once you create a reusable lookup transformation, just come to session properties. See here session is there. Go to session and click on mapping. Here transformations are there. Click on lookup transformations. In lookup transformation enlarge it. So here you can see one option in properties, session properties. What is this option? That is name prefix option is available. Cache name prefix. Where is that? Dynamic, yeah, this one, cache file name prefix. Here you can it will be automatically come. If you create a reusable lookup transformation, you can enable here shared lookup. What it will do? So I already told. So if one lookup table is using two mapping, then no need to that cache it won't create cache again for second mapping. It automatically take the cache from the first mapping, that is shared cache already created. So at that time, but the workflow should be same. The mapping should be in same workflow, means for each mapping each session will be there. For in a single session 2 mappings also you can create. 2 mapping pipelines you can create. I will tell later. 2 mapping pipelines you can create, but it should be in same workflow. So it will use across the mappings. Like that shared cache you can implement like this. Very rarely it will use. And persistence cache mostly in dynamic while using dynamic, enabling dynamic cache, at that time persistent cache is useful. And this shared cache will be useful when you enable static cache most of the times, right? So relational tables we covered. Let's see about the files related lookup, how to handle. Okay, let's see. I have some files. Yeah, see players files and performance files. Also one mapping. This is there. Yeah, one created one. So players data, salaries data and performance data is there. So from these we have to get salaries. That is the lookup table. Salaries is the lookup table. So TGT cricket players, I will give all the details. I think this one not created. Once check it, let's see. Okay, table was not created yet. Okay, let's check. Okay, we will create this table during the creating the session. Okay, no problem. Let's see. Okay, first of all, let's put these files in our this one up to here. Control C, copy these files. These are CSV files. Okay, just go to our info shade and source files. Okay, just paste these. Okay, you pasted all the. Now go to designer and go to, so first clear these tables, clear all, and go to sources, flat files. Click on all the files. First of all the files. Okay, what is our tables? According to mapping, what is that? What is our tables? Players data table. Pull it. Import field names from the first line. Import field names. Next, and CSV file, it is comma separated, no problem. Just next, and check all the columns. Okay, all the columns. Player ID, players, and RCB. Okay, now finish. So finish. First of all, you have to change the data types. Player ID, what is the player ID data type? Player ID is a number. According to that number, okay, number, it's number only, but increase some 20 characters, 20 precision. And player name is a string always 255, better to practice with 255. And team name also some 255. Okay, no problem. Just simply apply. Okay, same like just next table. Click on all files. What is that? Salaries and performance data. Where is performance data? This is performance data. Okay, import field names from the first name. Next, okay, comma, next, all we get all the columns. Okay, finish. Again here double click on players ID. What is players ID? Is a number, just number. You already given 20 previously, so same give it. Matches, for matches it's a number only, so matches not there. Runs also number only, just to give 255 something. Wickets some 255. Matches also 255 character. Those many not required, just 25 is also enough. 25 digits, up to 25 digits. Apply 25 digits, apply, no problem. And go to source. Another source is there, salaries table, all the files. And where is the salaries table? 22 10, this 22. Salaries are 2 are there, but file 10. Okay, 1122 no, where is 1122? 1120, sorry 1120, where is 1122? Dates are there. Yeah, this one only. Click on this. Import field names from the first line. Next, comma separated. Next, two columns. Okay, finish. That's it. Numbers only. Simply numbers, precision give some 25. Always you have to change data types whenever you use this one. Now so target table, just remove the previous one. And target table, what are the target table columns? Just simply player id, player name, team name, required salaries, lookup status. Okay, matches runs. So just drag any table, no problem. Just drag one flat file, any flat file, some players data or anything, players data, performance data for suppose, just performance data. Drag it, simply change the table name. What is the table name? Players cricket. Okay, just simply paste it. Okay, paste it. Okay, but it is a Oracle table. Data type it should be Oracle, right? Okay, and now go to columns. What are the columns you want? Player id, player name, team name. Player id, player name, team name. Team name is not there, no, so add one team name. Team name, just push to upside. Okay, team name, and team name it is a string, no problem. String or varchar, no problem. Just 250 characters. Varchar or string, no problem, anything. If string is available, you can string, or varchar you can utilize, no problem. And after team name, player name is there. Player name is not there, so okay, create one more thing. Player name, also string, no problem. Just give 255. Player name and salary is not there, so again go to salary. Okay, salary is a number, so number, click on number. Just it automatically took salary. And lookup status is not there. Lookup status column. Lookup status column is, what is that? String 20 and varchar 20. Just give 20. And what else? Matches runs wickets already there. Number 25, no problem. Okay, just simply it's a Oracle table. Okay, no problem. Okay, apply it. Okay, so still if you create a table, then you won't find in a target database because you did not generate the table. So simply double click on this. So targets, go to targets, here menu, targets, generate SQL. Simply create table, no need of anything, just simply generate and execute. So here you have to select target schema, username, schema name you have to give. Schema name, what is that? TNS TCT dev 13. TNS TCT dev 13. Password is always admin. Connect it, invalid username, password. Why? Administrator, not admin, I think administrator, not this one, I think. Okay, I think password is this one only. Schema name, what is the schema name? TNS underscore TGT dev 13 only. What is the password? Do you want to override? Okay, it's okay, no problem. So like this it will create, right? Now check the table is existed or not. Yeah, now table exists, table created, right? Like this you have to create the table. Now just go to close this, no problem, already created. Just go to mappings and create new one, and m underscore the table name, not this one. Go to mappings, table name, copy the table name, simply go to here m underscore this one. Okay, that's it, simple. And drag what are the tables, this one and performance data. These two tables you have to, you have to use join only. Source qualifier you can't use because these are flat files. Source qualifier works for relational tables only, right? Now use joiner. This is the joiner transformation, and right click, select all, drag it, right click, select all, drag it. In the here common is player ID, so go to conditions, click it, player ID automatically pick. That's it. It's a normal join, no problem. Normal join, no problem. Gives matching, it will give matching records. Okay, let's create target table. Just drag the target table also. Target table. What is the target table? Target table we created, no? TGT cricket players. TGT cricket players is the target table. And now so here you can get target, player ID. From player ID you can get team name you can get, player name also you can get from the joiner transformation. Salary you won't get, lookup status also you can't get, matches you can get, runs you can get, wickets, and salary and lookup status you want. So salary and lookup status you want means lookup status are found or not, salary is found or not, like this. So just go to here, source is a flat file. So go to flat file. Where is the flat file source? Salaries is the flat file. Just click on OK. That's it, simple. And here player ID is there. Player ID, give it this player ID to here, and make this, it should be definitely, it should be input only port, and change the name. You have to make it as input only, better naming convention. That's it, nothing much. Input underscore and simply input. It's input only, not for output. So condition, sorry, and go to condition. What is the condition? It automatically taking, no worries. Okay, use any value. Okay, I am not enabling anything, just simply flat file. Okay, that's it. And so here lookup transformation, lookup, so to get lookup status, here you can't create you can't write expression transformation, so that's why you have to create an expression transformation. Simply that's it. So you can get, simply create one more column, that is lookup status, underscore lookup status, lookup status, lookup status, and lookup status is a string only, no problem. Lookup status is a varchar. Okay, 10 digits. Okay, no problem. This is an output, no problem. Here you have to write the condition is null. What is null? If if salary is null. Simply you can check the condition here also. If salary not found. So previously we wrote here we wrote condition, no? This condition, same condition, but salary, that is for salary. Simply you can copy paste here, instead of team city you can put salary, validate it like that. So if salary is not null, then it is not found. If salary is null, not found, you have to assign as not found. If salary is there, you can salary assign means it will found, salary found, like that it will create. Okay, simply that's it. This is lookup transformation. Okay, just drag the salary to salary, and remaining you can simply connect to the team ID to team ID, player name to player name, team name to team name, matches to matches, runs to runs, wickets to wickets, salary to salary. Okay, salary already corrected, no problem. Just lookup status, that's it. Okay, that's it, very simple. So created, go to mappings, just take the mapping name just to create session. Okay, Control S, it's a valid mapping. Okay, go to workflow manager and go to tasks, create task. Okay, it was disconnected, just connect it. Admin is the password, and clear this one and create one more task, s_task. Okay, and again control on, copy this for to create mapping. So workflow, and here what is the mapping name? Mapping cricket players, right? Cricket players, MTGT cricket player, this is the mapping. Okay, done. Go to properties, mapping properties, and here you have to give that source qualifier name. File names you have to create CSV, right? CSV you have to give the file name CSV, proper file name. Players data file name you have to create, so no need to do anything. So here also performance dot CSV you have to create, you have to give mention. Okay, that's it. And a lookup related also, it is a file, it's a flat file. Lookup source file name, here lookup source file name, why it is not taking automatically, but you have to give it. Just copy it, salary start CSV, otherwise it will fail. CSV. Okay, lookup source file name you have to give manually, otherwise it will fail. Okay, just change the target connection also. Simply target connection, that is target TGT connection. Okay, click on OK. Yeah, change into back to normal. That's it. Apply. Yeah, just apply. Okay. Okay, just create session. Take that session name to create workflow. Okay, just go to workflow manager and yeah, workflow WFS, paste it. Okay, just drag the session name. What is the session name? TGT cricket. Yeah, this one. Just click on the link task, click on, just link it, that's it. Okay, later just yeah, save it and just execute the workflow, start the workflow. I think it may fail. Yeah, so because lookup salary table is a lookup table, so that lookup file should be in LKP files in our Informatica Informatica, that should be salary table should be in lookup files, but we put that salary in source files, right? Previously I copy pasted into the source files, but we have to move that into lookup files. Here you have to paste. Lookup file should be separate folder is there, so you have to paste it here, otherwise the session got fail. Actually session fail, I skipped that part. So like this you have to debug. Go to session properties, see it is showing lookup files. Okay, lookup files related, and they are not able to find the file. So now execute it. I think if any file names, or if we made any mistakes related to file names and all, so it will automatically file. So this one previously why it is automatically take that lookup file name, because that lookup file is not present in lookup files folder. So now again execute it. I think if any file name is mistake is there, it again it will fail. Let's see. So again it failed. Just try to debug it. Just go to session properties. So here I think file name something we made wrong. Just check that files, click on error. See here performance data is that file name, something error is there. Just check that file type and all, whether data is there or not, like that. Okay, just go to yeah, 1 second. Okay, let's see. Yeah, here file name only problem. Let's check the file name. 2 errors. If you click on E, you will get how many errors are there. Just by clicking error E, letter E, it will automatically. So let's check that file type is a CSV file type. Okay, file data type. Yeah, table name is performance underscore data. So let's check that file name is correct or not in our session properties. We have to check the session properties. Okay, let's go to session. 1 second. Let's go to session mapping, click on that performance. 1 second, let's check. Okay, this file name is okay, fine. Let's check this file name is same. Yeah, here the see performance data.csv, but here that half name only it took. So data.csv, like that you have to, here you have to check the name like this. Okay, click on this, apply, run the execute it, succeeded. Okay, just check the properties. Enter the properties, right click, get properties. Yeah, records loaded, right? Yeah, records loaded. See, like this you can implement lookup transformation for files, right? Just check in the database, records loaded, right? See, so not found, it will give found for all the records, it loaded, right? Like this. This is all about lookup transformation and and that's a complete practical end-to-end implementation of lookup transformation using a cricket scenario. In the next lesson, we will move to sequence generator and identity column generation, another powerful topic. If you learned something today, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. This is TNS AI Data Tech signing off. See you in lesson 20.